Hi, I'm Michael S. Horney. I'm a chiropractor. Hopefully you've seen all the segments preceding this. And now we're going to do a segment on strengthening the outer thigh. So Courtney's going to demonstrate this. She's on the reformer. Once again, if you're new to this is a piece of equipment for Pilates. So what she's doing, she's lying on her side. The toes are turned inward on the right foot. She lifts the leg upward, and you can repeat this 6 times on the right, and then you would do it 6 times on the left. And what it's doing, it's strengthening the entire outer thigh muscles, it's stretching the inner thigh muscles, and then on the way down, the opposite, it's strengthening the inner thigh muscles, kind of stretching a little bit the outer thigh muscles. And what's the benefit, would you say, of doing this on a reform? Like, you can do this in your living room without a strap, and you're just doing that, but what are some of the benefits of doing it here?
Some of the benefits would be, one, there's resistance now on her leg. So another thing is, you take a 2-finger space underneath your rib cage, and then you stack your hips. So you're using your oblique muscles, and you're going up and down. So your core in Pilates is everything from your chest to your pubic bone, all the muscles that wrap around your rib cage and your back, and you're using them so you don't rock back and forth. So that's one of the benefits of using.
So you're getting multiple muscles. In other words,
Absolutely.
it's not just the muscles on the outside and the inside, which is, you know, technically they call them ABD, abductor, and ADD, adductor muscles. But in addition to using that, when you're using this piece of equipment, like Tina was saying, you're utilizing these other muscles as well. And really, it's so important when you exercise that form, okay, and technique is exactly the way it's supposed to be, which is great when someone's supervising you. Okay, we're going to do another exercise now. This is going to be inner thigh. It's really inner thigh stretching, this particular one. There's lots of ways to do it, but I'll show you, Courtney, I'll demonstrate this one where you kind of, this is the position that you're going to get into. So whether you want to do it there, wherever it's comfortable for you.
Put that on. What exercise?
Okay, so this is the inner thigh, and it's really a strengthening exercise. So you see Courtney, okay, the right knee is down. You can see her posture is really good, and what she's doing, her foot's all the way out to the side, okay, rotated inward like that, and all these muscles on the inner thigh, okay, which are the adductor, ADD muscles, okay, and what those muscles do, it brings your thigh like across your body, like if you're all the way out like that, and you bring your thigh in. So what she's doing, she's stretching all of those muscles here. And for a good spinal health, for good back health, you need all of these muscles to be worked. A combination of stretching, strengthening, and then also balance, which we'll talk about in a little bit. Okay, now what we're going to do, Courtney, is a combination knee to chest and hamstring stretch. So we'll show them how to do that. So you've done these exercises already if you looked at the segments where you've stretched your hamstring muscle and you've done the knee to chest. So this is a combination. So you're lying on your back, and basically you're bringing your leg, you can do it this way and stretch it up, or you can do it where, let's say when your leg's flat, just bring it, your hamstring, stretch it up like that, and then pull it into your chest. So what you're doing is you're stretching the hamstring muscles in that area back there. You're stretching the back muscles, you're stretching the glute muscle. You would do it on the opposite leg as well. Okay, so you can just show them that way. And then this. And for some people, if you have any knee problems, what I'll recommend, bring your leg up, Courtney, and bend it at the knee. Instead of pulling it in from here, for some people, I'll have them pull it in like that. Same thing, you can do it, basically you can do 6 repetitions of it. The main thing is that you're doing it with good form. So if you do 6 repetitions or 10 repetitions, or you hold the hamstring stretch, you hold it for 10 seconds. There's various ways to do it. The main thing is you're doing it with proper technique, and this is going to go a long way in helping you back. The other thing that I want to show you here is very often, you can just relax but stay like this because I'm going to show them something. How many people here, particularly when you sit, okay, you get like a lot of pain, like right in this area here. Sometimes it even goes down your leg. You've heard the term sciatica, right? Well, there's lots of different causes for it. One is the piriformis syndrome. And the piriformis, that's kind of like this muscle right in here. So what happens sometimes, if you want to stretch that, you can bring your leg like this, you can bring it over to your side, and do you feel it? You feel it in that area, and that's a great way to stretch that piriformis muscle. And then another way to do it, you can bend your knee like this, you can put your leg up like that, and what you can do is pull your thigh up. And can you feel that stretch as well? And you can put your legs down. So that's another way when you're doing the knee to chest exercise. And this is good if you're in a studio like this, or like I'll show these people, I'll show patients this exercise that when it's appropriate, or someone explains to you how to do this, to stretch that piriformis muscle, because that's a very, very common area that needs to be worked on. Thank you so much, and we'll continue the next segment in just a bit.